The Obamas have been traveling non-stop since leaving the White House, seemingly separate more recently than enjoying retirement together. After a couple of weeks in Indonesia, Barack Obama just surfaced in Alaska where a photo of him with a little girl emerged. Michelle was nowhere to be found and seems to have been largely out of sight since the first week of her international trip with her family. On closer look at the picture, one striking detail seems to suggest why Barack landed alone in Anchorage. It took a lot of effort and a full public relations staff to keep the facade of the perfect marriage between Barack and Michelle up while they were in the White House. Now that they're out and on with their seemingly separate lives, they aren't focused on looking like the perfect couple as they tour the world on the taxpayer's dime. These two got what they wanted out of 2 terms in office and are clearly enjoying the life of luxury it has afforded them since. So when Barack landed alone in Alaska and posed for a picture with a little girl he just so happened to see in the Anchorage International Airport, Michelle got a bit of a nasty surprise when she took a closer look at the shot, realizing what it showed. American Mirror explains how the picture came out in the first place. Former President Barack Obama surprised a fellow traveler at Anchorage International Airport on Monday by snapping a few shots with the woman's toddler, though the pictures are gaining attention for another reason altogether. Jolene Jakinski told ABC News she was waiting for a private flight at the airport last Monday when she spotted a man who appeared to be the 44th president. As I got closer, I thought, oh my God, it is Obama, Jakinski said. The former president, who was reportedly heading home from a vacation, approached Jakinski and asked, "Who is this pretty girl?" He talked about how fast kids grow up, she told the Alaska Dispatch News. He said his daughter is going into college pretty soon. He asked if I had a phone to take pictures and did a selfie with us. The photo went viral among adoring liberals on the left who are eager to see Obama acting the compassionate part, but even more so among conservatives who noticed something else in the shot that had absolutely nothing to do with the fellow travelers he happened to run into. Strangely missing from Obama's left was his wedding ring. The important piece of jewelry representing his commitment to Michelle has been missing since the two became civilians, which droves of people on social media were quick to point out. He doesn't wear his ring anymore and Michelle is never around, KD Cormican commented on Twitter in response to the viral photo. I wonder why he's missing his wedding band, Matt Carter added. Maybe he had too much sodium the day before, Sobe Smith-Robola quipped. While it's not uncommon for some to remove their wedding bands on occasion, Barack has been spotted without it more than with it. This detail that's not lost on viewers wondering if this signifies problems in paradise between the former first couple. The American Mirror pointed out that the ex-president has a habit of not wearing his wedding band each and every time he's not at Michelle's side. Perhaps she doesn't realize he doesn't wear this when they're apart and is seeing now for the first time in this picture and looking back on others of him in her absence, including a recent town hall meeting in Laos where he wasn't wearing it. Obama, who was at Camp David in Maryland on Sunday, arrived back at the White House and was photographed by the Associated Press without a ring on his hand. He was playing golf earlier in the day to celebrate his birthday, which come this Tuesday. The Free Beacon noticed back in August of 2015. Obama's ring, however, was off his finger long before he stepped on the course. He was photographed on Friday signing highway funding legislation and was not wearing his ring, just like their Democratic counterparts, the Clintons. The Obamas also seemed to have a marriage made out of convenience and personal gain. While Michelle doesn't have any political aspirations, she benefits from Barack having been president and he needed her to perpetuate the picture of a perfect marriage and family in order to make the huge leap from a city planner to president of the United States. They got what they each wanted out of their time in the White House and are now living the life they really wanted.